In this brief talk, I take a look at most favored nation clauses and platforms. If you take a platform, often people define it purely in terms of the customers who interact with that platform. But what a platform really does is it organizes its products to match with specific customers, and this is a choice for those platforms. For instance, some of those products are referral products, and with them are targeting certain customers as referral customers. They bring things to the platform that allow them to sell to other customers or make valuable other products that are called monetization products. Those monetization products is where the platform gets its money, and the platform gives sometimes money, in the case of credit cards, but often other services to referral customers to make them happy as a result. Referral customers use that inducement to join the platform, and the platform is able to leverage that because these are valuable in some sense to monetization customers. Well, with that context, just to see how a platform works, consider broadcasters. That's a platform. Their monetization customers are advertising. They sell advertising products to advertisers. And the referral customers that they try to induce on the platform are, of course, viewers. Basically, it's important that the viewers see the ads in order for the money to be paid to the broadcasters. But what happens when the viewers don't like the ads and employ some technology, such as for online broadcasting, ad blockers of some kind, or it might be TiVo or ad skipping for television broadcasting? Well, in that case, they bypass the ads completely, and with them, the money is siphoned off. It actually doesn't, no money is paid until it's siphoned off. And what that means is this model of organizing broadcast into monetization customers that are advertisers and referral customers that are viewers won't work if this siphoning is a serious issue. Instead, you'll have to change your business model. Let's look at another example. Ebooks, both device and store. In those industries, the monetization customers are, of course, readers who pay for the devices and the books. And the referral customers are the publishers who choose to book books in electronic form on these platforms. The problem arises here if the publishers, say using a device like an iPad, set up their own web store, and they induce readers, say with a lower price, to come and use that web store, thereby siphoning off the money that might have otherwise gone to the platform. In this situation, having readers as the monetization customers, at least on the basis of the content they're supposed to provide, is going to be a business model that is under threat. So what are the issues here? So what happens is the platform, doesn't want that to happen. To sustain a business model that relies on content sales, the platform imposes a most favored nation clause. And this ensures that readers will not be able to see a lower price on an alternative platform like a web store. This, of course, is potentially critical in allowing content to monetize the platform. If you didn't have this and the readers were siphoned off to another situation, you'd have to earn all your money off the device, which may or may not be possible. For the publishers, this is a constraint because this actually reduces incentives for a multi-platform strategy. You might still want to have your own web store. Some customers might go there, but you can't induce those customers as easily as you would if you could just lower price there, effectively sharing some of the margins that you might have otherwise paid the platform with the customers. This allows us to think about the potential competition consequences of MFNs in a platform context. If you allow content to monetize the platform, you want that to actually happen in markets where business model experimentation is still critical, where we just do not know, say, what balance of monetization has to come from content versus devices. When are we worried about reduction in incentives for multi-platform strategy? Well, we're worried about it when price is really, really critical. But sometimes you can have platform competition encouraged by other ways. For instance, in the ebook situation, Amazon can encourage publishers to be on their platform exclusively. No most favored nation clause is going to prevent that. If we compare ebooks with another industry that's under antitrust scrutiny, that is online travel, we can evaluate the differences between the two in terms of these two balancing criteria for competitive intervention or regulatory intervention. For GDSs, business model experimentation is virtually non-existent among incumbents. There's been decades-long stability. We've had very set ways of dealing with business travel agents. There has been entrants who have wanted to have alternative business models, but of course that hasn't been able to happen. For ebooks, we're still evolving. We see all manner of different experiments occurring. Apple places more weight on devices than Android does for monetization. And in addition, you have Google basically earning money from other services at greater weight, such as advertising. What about in terms of other instruments to encourage platform competition? Well, in the GDS case, the Travelport and Sabre and the incumbents involved have engaged in a whole lot of other provisions, including full content deals that lock the instruments, that have suppressed the instruments that might encourage platform competition, making it basically impossible. For ebooks, on the other hand, there are still issues. There is lock-in that occurs, mainly as a result of digital rights management. Amazon has its own digital rights management, and the publishers respect that by agreeing to it. If publishers actually went DRM free, even if the customers bought a whole lot of books on Kindle, if a better platform came along, they'd be able to go and transfer their book collections over to that other platforms. In fact, publishers could enable this if they wanted to. They could basically say to any consumers, if you have a receipt for a purchase on Amazon, we'll give you the alternative platform book for free. So in many respects, the lock-in that's occurring in ebooks is, of course, at the publisher's own choice, which, given their concerns about Amazon and market power of these platforms, is a bit of a puzzle.